Alrighty, welcome back guys to another Infinity Power video here. And today we'll be playing some forts. Notice I got background music in the background. It's specifically copyrighted background music, which you probably wouldn't find normally. So, at least from my understanding, that having copyrighted music basically, affects your monetization, and I like getting money, but also it's nice. It's nice to have. I think it cuts the amount of yap I have to do, so that's good. So I'll be going for a pinch fist here. Turn down the music actually. So I'm going pinch fist, and particularly with pinch fist, I will be getting weapons out fairly fast. Looking at my opponent, is this pinch fist? Because top base has 3 turbines. I'm assuming this is pinch fist. Bottom base has gone for a really strange 1 turbine setup, but I'm just gonna ignore that. So also our opponents are this is Jebb Redemption and this is Oinkjink. At least this is what I'm gonna assume. And I don't think Jebbs is a decent player, a very common rank player, and well, oinkjink is also a somewhat decent player. Slightly newer oinkjink, but he's he's not bad by any means, so that's alright. Alright, let's do the list. This will be a 3 belong back spawn here. Also, if you guys want this exact base tutorial, I do have the 4 long base tutorial here, which is what I'll be using. So generally, I think 4 long should be used when your top base. Actually, maybe even don't delete this. I think I delete this after I get I get my first cannon, so I can get my second cannon faster. Because once I delete this, I'll actually start floating metal before my cannon tech completes, and then I either have to start spending metal, which I don't want to, or well, just being inefficient, getting storages, which is also expensive. Anyways, let's go ahead and get our cannons out of here. Just like this, 64 energy here. Since we know we're pinch fist, I generally know how much money we're gonna have, and we're gonna have some excess money before our cannon tech is built. So this is why I'm just pre-ordering a lot of the builds, and that's gonna be. Okay, there we go. That's probably all the defense I need. Oh my gosh, this guy's Chris Kyle. That guy got cooked. Nice sniper. Eek. I got Chris Kyle as my teammate. That's pretty nice to have. Just gonna get some defense here. Let's select out opponent. So, well, the opponent doesn't have upgraded mine, so it's probably not gonna be a super eco build. But also, like, I'm gonna delete this because by the time I place my first cannon, that's going to be deleted, and therefore I'm gonna get all that metal. Okay, I'm seeing upgraded mines, which indicates it's not upgraded mines, but only upgraded mines, so not upgraded turbines. This usually my first guess here would be overdrive. But however, he started with 3 turbines, so it could be just pinch fist, or it could be a weird overdrive build with three turbines, which would explain bottom base having only 1 turbine. So yeah, really, I'm a little bit weirded out here. I don't really know what's going on. But the thing about pinch fist is you don't really know what's going on. You get weapons earlier faster than them. If you can just punch through, you got this, right? And because I'm assuming both players are not going to get weapons super fast, worst case scenario, he has a howitzer in here, which is the real threat, but that's like the absolute worst case scenario. And top base seems to be delaying getting weapons. So if that is the case, then, well, I'm gonna go ahead and spend more time getting a 3rd cannon here, actually being a little bit under defended. So this is one point where I think a skill to have is to adapt your base design, defend when you need to, and will be aggressive when you can. And if you can get away with something, then do it. Get the turbines defended. Okay. Now prepare for. Okay. Get some defenses in the front here. And, well, I think getting cannon... Since I know I have weapons out faster than them, I feel free to just... can I try wiping out Bottom's turbines? Yes, perfect. There we go. Now a bit problematic is that I don't have enough energy to sustain this. Pinch Fist, while it does help me with energy a little bit, it's not everything. And my teammate is not the most skilled player in the world. I'm not calling this guy completely bad, but you know, I've seen better. Okay, I'm gonna try to wipe out top base's turbines here. With first destroying the energy shield, second waiting for enough energy for a second volley. Smooth. You know, I just aim a little bit and we see what happens. That's how you have the cannon volley here. Okay, there's our first returning cannon volley. Because they have multiple cannons, we want to get at least, well, multiple shields. I don't know, I don't want what happened just to my enemy to happen to me now. Let's also get some more defense, eh? So we can tank multiple cannon rounds easier without taking significant damage. I know that bottom base is going to struggle a little bit on energy production, top base as well. Absolute worst case scenario, let's also use Pinch Fist ability. Okay, our teammate's starting to help out. Anyways, the most important part is getting DPS at the moment. So let's just try to do as much damage as possible. Make sure everything is well defended, obviously. Also, let's get another foundation node. And do a little bit more of backbone here. Yep. Great, he hits my wood spam, which is the economically cheapest to repair. I'm gonna hit a little bit lower to try to get his doors or on his lower cannon here. Okay, good job. Teammate, I'm gonna try to maybe hitting his energy shield now, because now he only has one layer of energy shield, and this might do something. I didn't aim. That is incredible. Not that guy. Simply not. Nice. Bit of an issue with going for this. Oh, I can shoot again. Ah, I should have aimed lower. You know what? Hitting his doors is probably still a good damn value, though. I don't mind that. Not at all. Okay. You know, any shields? Oh, wow. Bro, he repaired at the worst time. Do you see that? It repaired and the projectile went through. That is kind of tragic. Alright, that here, there is a bit weak. Also, that just looks like prime real estate to target there. Anyways, let's also do this here. Here. You know, once I get monetized at 500 subs, which I'm sure I will, I won't be able to play copyrighted music, so enjoy it while it lasts, people. That is not a shield. Great observation, Sherlock. Alright, anyways, let's just keep on. Oh yeah, this is why you don't have that tiny shield. That's why you don't have that. That's not a great idea. Anyways, let's make sure we... I'm gonna switch my target to top base now the bottom base is quite immobilized. I think 3 cannons does significant eco damage no matter what. Or, you know, if bottom base keeps getting absolutely wrecked, I guess I can keep shooting bottom as well. That is... I shot myself. Incredible. Anyways, so let's do this then. Yep, they're missing. Good job. Thank you, people. Let's use the sandbag to prevent any drop shots, just in case. It's not super likely, but, you know, it's still possible. Door snipe is fairly difficult here, but, you know, you can feel free to try. Oh, he lost that. I'm gonna aim this a little bit higher this time. Hit his energy shield. Jebb maybe did a mistake with angle or something, because there's really no reason to be shooting here. It's so much easier to repair that than, say, my cannon stack here. And it's not even close. That was a horrible shot. You know, I started off well by aiming well at the start of the video, and then I just kind of fumbled. I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay, well, I think my teammates got it. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, teammate. This is... Oh, this guy's gonna collapse. You know what? This is fine. This is pro place. Pro teammate with pro place. Can I get this drop shot? No, I can't. Unfortunate. Anyways, I'm still hitting metal though, because he's used some metal on the bottom half of his defense, which is gonna make it extra costly for him to repair. Did he just shoot himself? I heard a cannon shot, but no result. You know, I hope he did. Anyways, let's just keep on shooting cannons. More and more volleys. Try to do as much damage as possible. I'm gonna just use this ability, because why not? Yeah, the economic damage, even though it doesn't look like I'm doing too much damage, with cannons, it always does more damage than it looks like on the outside. But the economic damage is absolutely massive there. Okay, let's get our fourth cannon here. If a fourth cannon successfully comes online, he loses the game, essentially. There is no chance he doesn't lose the game. That this happens. Though, that is unfortunate. I just just pray that my teammate doesn't collapse. Alright, we just keep on hammering him. I know this is doing a lot of economic damage. I am sure of it. Also, just love how stable this goddamn base is. This is just so nice. Okay, we just keep on hammering away. Oh, okay. Nice drop, fall. Okay, well, not quite a KO, but it's all right. I wonder if bottom base is building a howitzer again. That would be, if that's the case, that would be extremely problematic. Anyways, let's make sure we get just a bit of a Howie defense, I suppose. No, it doesn't appear to be a howitzer. Because they have a cannon. I'm gonna go ahead and try to take out his turbines. Can I just aim lower on everything? That is clean! Holy crap. I'm proud of myself. I might just do big doors now, considering that top base is kind of immobilized, and, you know, I plan to kill top pretty soon. And then bottom base will then be good. Yeah. Jebb, you weren't completely useless. Good job. Good milestone to set happy yourself. Okay. Okay, let's just see if we can do any damage here. Yes, the answer was yes. Now that they don't have that much cannon fire, I'm not really concerned too much. I'm just gonna just delete some stuff to improve my angle, because that sand bot back, while it does help with defending, it does also block my angle, and I like my angle. Huh, that still lives. Okay, well, now how about this? Oh, that's gone. Just defend under a little bit, just in case. I don't want... I like my mines. We never know. Yeah, his cannon's not surviving for much longer. That's gone. I'm gonna keep aiming lower. That's... Well, not like that. It's fine. I just guess that was blocking my angle anyways. Alright, no turbines for you. And I just kind of bully everybody here. Do this. Time to cyberbully. I mean, this space is so stable. I love that. Just absolutely love that. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and use the ability. This way I have enough energy even after firing to use the howitzer. I think that was an attempted door snipe. Alright, if I can get this shot here. That was even close. You know what? I got a mine. I don't care. A mine is a mine. Just think that we also got sufficient howitzer defense, which is quite nice. Let's just try to get some... Yeah, actually 4 layers of wood is good enough. I don't expect to get shot there, but... There's one guy. There's... Hopefully another guy soon. Where's his cannon, bro? I don't know where anything is. I'm just gonna get a sniper. Look out. Okay, then he gives up. So yeah, GG, that was a good game, and well, subscribe to Infinity Power, have fun, have a great day, and oh, I'm so good at outros. And bye-bye.